Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with from the gun. Give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Dean. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So Arizona's offense will go to work for the first time. A matchup. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll go to the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On the option. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Dean.
Yeah, defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
They'll run it from the gun. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Bucks! Fired in. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gardner.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And the Buffaloes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown! First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. You just can't go back. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that. They'll run it from the gun. Looking for the room. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll stop him at the 41. Got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. the gun. The running back has it. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And that is... Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stop the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that